Folks, it is packed. Look at this. I have no idea why it's so incredibly busy at the front this morning, but that's the bell. The first main bell of the day, 11 o'clock. And look at how many people there are already. Oh, they're waving. Morning. There we are. A good way to start the day. Friendly, happy people. Gatesman's just gone out. Blues and Royals have just arrived. And ladies and gents, it is remarkably a long guard. Yeah, I'm not trying to join this school group, everybody. I just noticed the long guard coming through. From this side. Sure. Okay, I've been given permission, guys, rather fortunately, to go onto the other side this morning. Lucky me. Not sure why there's so many people here. I did notice, actually, when I arrived, though, that it was flipping packed. Zillions of tourists around Trafalgar Square. Is there a major event that I'm not aware of happening this morning? It's okay, always ask. Okay, everyone today, guys, is on the other side. No one's allowed on the corner, including moi. Not sure why, but there it is. I think it might just actually be because of the numbers. The officers are spread out in two positions, at the front gate and at the tunnel. Why is it so busy? I have no idea what's going on. And I don't even know which country they are from. I was going to show you, actually, as my opener, the poster, guys, that's at the front, because we are getting very, very close to the commencement of military season. Yes, military season will be starting shortly. What is military season? Well, trooping the colour times 3. I think it's a major general. Pretty sure it's a major general is doing the first inspection. The second trooping the colour this year has been announced as the Princess of Wales, and the third and final, as ever, His Majesty the King. Now, you'll be delighted to hear, ladies and gents, that yours truly already managed to grab tickets to the Major General's inspection and to the Princess of Wales's inspection. That's done and dusted. I'm also in the ballot. I've added myself to the ballot for the King's inspection at the third and final trooping the colour. No one can buy tickets for that. It's an open ballot, and the reason I'm mentioning it is that I would encourage any of you that are either visiting or indeed live in London, apply, put yourself in the ballot. You know, we've all got an equal chance of getting those tickets. Last year I didn't get a ticket. Luckily, at the last moment, somebody did sort one for me. I'm not as optimistic this year, I will say, but, and this is arguably even more important, after trooping the colour, after that part of military season is done, there are the military musical spectaculars. What do I mean by that? Well, we were at one last year. In fact, we were at all of them last year. What happens is fireworks, music. Oh, was he looking back at us? He's like, good morning. Music, fireworks, marching, etc. Cannon. The King Street Royal Horse Artillery also feature, etc. There is a lot to look forward to. There are still tickets available for the military musical spectacular. I hesitated to announce it the other day because I was still unsure whether or not it would be possible to go. It is possible to go, and more importantly, guys, I got us a good ticket. Look, Corporal Force at the front this morning, not leading, not leading from the back. Corporal Force is often at the back. 2, 4th, 5th, and 6th, with a smile. Lots of smiles. Not sure why everyone's laughing this morning. Lots of smiles here. The sun's out, guys. I mean, to be honest, what is there not to smile about? That's the way I would view it. Lifeguards are probably happy too because they've nearly finished. He'll be off, just finishing up. First of all, these fellows will leave. We're going to go back to the front, guys, and show you that poster. There's a link, obviously, as well to the website, etc. 1 second, everyone. Here it is on the wall. Look. A military musical spectacular celebration here. Horseguardsparade 16th, 17th, 18th of July at 7:30 p.m. It was great last year. Like, it was really, really great. We had the guard guitarist on the roof, guys. He was on the roof of Horse Guards playing Queen. Okay, it was extraordinary. I already booked a super ticket in the front row in the best spot, just so that I should hopefully be able to film it in a pro way, i.e. landscape, as I do here at Horse Guards for all of you. There won't be any talking over it because obviously there'll be lots of other people there, but I will try to record the entire ceremony in glorious 4K HDR so that we can all enjoy it, as well as the same with Trooping the Colour. They are a little teeny weeny bit, and rightly so, teeny weeny bit fussy about tripods and kit, but I thought, you know what, if I grab my tickets early, I can then try and, you know, speak to certain people and see if I can get a dispensation to be able to use the kit to record it properly. Will they agree? No idea. But hey, if you don't ask, you don't get. Speaking of not asking and not getting, I got this today as well. From over the road, look. Making new friends. That's raffle. No, camera's useless. That's raffles. I'm going to try, everybody. No guarantees it will happen, but I'm going to try it. Try my hardest to get us a bit of a look around inside raffles. For a couple of reasons. One, the turret suite across the road has the single best view of Horse Guards that exists in London. Okay? There is no better view. And two, we know how many exceedingly important VIP and rich guests stay at raffles and then pop out in their Loro Piano, Louboutin, blah blah blah, whatever, to film here, take pictures of each other, make little Instagram videos and so on, and most importantly of all, get nibbled by the horses, get their expensive bags, coats, shoes and everything else nibbled and bitten to shreds. It's an absolute deluge. Is every single école not open this week or what? Oh, she was like, yes, you're right. They are closed. We have no schooling. That would explain it. Now, the good news, guys, is that we are temporarily past rainy season. Yes, Amazonian monsoon that we had of last week is firmly behind us for now, and I think that's partly, if I'm honest, why there are so many people out and about, because it is lovely and bright and sunny, and I might even say it's warm. It's actually warm. I mean, it's so warm I'm the only idiot wearing gloves. That's how warm it is. Oh, hold on a second. Who is this important looking military fellow, guys, coming towards us? First person in the comments to mention which regiment.
Right on the corner up there before the square.
I think. Actually, no, wait, no, he's household cavalry. I was going to say he looks like a Gurkha, but no. Green beret, everybody. What is the green beret? And there's another green one. Look, that's airborne, though, I believe. Somebody said before. I think actually we're going to start seeing an awful lot of military personnel out and about in London, because next week we have Commonwealth Day, which is pretty much a major event. In fact, we've got a lot of major events coming up. We've got Commonwealth Day, we've got Anzac Day for you Aussies, we've got VE Day, then we've got the trooping season, then we've got the military musical spectaculars. It just goes on and on. From April, May, June, July, I mean those 3-4 months of the year, April, May, June, July, the calendar is packed. There is so much going on in central London, around this area, around the palace, vis-a-vis military season, vis-a-vis guards, vis-a-vis police, vis-a-vis flipping everything. And I dare say we'll have a lot of important people visiting, dignitaries, diplomats, foreign heads of state, just like last year. Okay, we are getting, luckily guys, toward the absolute peak of the year at Horse Guards, and that will begin pretty much at the end of next month, or at least I hope. I forgot which horse this is, everyone. The sun flaring in the lens. Grrr. Oh, 1 second. There's someone that I recognise. Flipping, I haven't been here for ages. Do you think you're joining up? You're joining up?
Join up with what?
Joining up with your new haircut?
Oh my lord, no.
What do you mean joining up with what?
I'm not happy with the haircut.
Why not? It actually suits you, fun enough. It really does. Seriously, I'm not. No, I actually mean it. I got a 2 last time, so I trust me when I say I like it. All good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Same, pretty much. Okay. Oh, everybody's being told to get out of the arches and keep to the left. Here is the horse guards postwoman, everybody. Look. Every day she brings over the guards' mail, come rain, sleet, or indeed hail. Wait, that was almost like a little... Oh. Hold on. The lady pushing the lady in the wheelchair just said, I've seen you on YouTube, to the officer. Classic. Good lord, I've seen you on YouTube. It's true actually, a lot of the Ministry of Defence police that are here, there are 4 or 5 that are super well known for 2 reasons. One, they're very firm when it comes to taking the nonsense from idiots. And secondly, they're here a lot, like a lot, i.e. about 50% of the time this place is functioning. We'll see a kind of a core. There are a lot of officers in total, about 20, 25, but there's a core 5 or 6 that we see here very frequently that have been a lot of very famous videos dealing with morons. And obviously that's made them popular, famous, whatever you want to call it, etc. And I see that as a huge positive. Why? Because their work here is super important, just like the guards' work, dealing with stupid people and keeping, or rather upholding, the law, keeping the public in line. Let's stay at the front. I'm kind of wandering around because next up it will be the blues coming out. We've got the blues horses, the first 2 of the day. The thing I'm wondering about is whether it's worth getting on the corner, because this little beauty at this end is being very cloppy this morning. So I'm wondering actually if he's going to kick off. The other one, this end, is super chill. I'm not bothering to ID them, folks, because we almost certainly saw them already. Yeah, I'm really undecided actually whether it's better to be in the yard or at the front here. I think we'll stay in the yard until the blues boxmen come out and take their spots, and then we'll head into the yard again for the completion of the changeover. This horse has pretty much decided to stand diagonally in the box. Look, he's a little bit shy this morning. He's like, no, I don't want to be on YouTube. And I can't say that I blame him. Or her. Actually, wait, hold on. This has got to be a mare. This horse is way too looking to be a boy. Let's have a quick peek and see. Hoof is super clean. Yeah, a little bit restless this one. Oh, okay, that's an interesting number. Let's have a quick look. Wait. Is this horse on the list? Ah! God damn it. It's me thinking, why do I not recognise this horse? Because it's not on the list, everyone. But pretty much every other number. Oh! I can't say whether it's a mare or not. Wait, let's get a visual. I'm pretty sure. Hold on. I'm about. Actually, no. Wow, guys, it's not. It's a gelding. Yep. Yeah, it's hiding a very, very large tool. I'm not sure if it's a spanner or a sledgehammer, but it's pretty large. So that's definitely a gelding. A very, very handsome young gelding. That hoof is so clean and clear with the stamping. Wouldn't surprise you if it's a new horse. Yeah, very, very, very clear number. I can even see it without zooming in. Oh, is that what you mean? You can see it without zooming in. Oh. This is coming across as being a young one. Oh. I wonder if he is worried about these 2 cloppy beauties behind. Look, that might be why. Cloppy clop, morning. Cloppy clop clop. Their coats are spectacular. Not the officers' fluorescent coats, guys, the horses' coats. So this beauty is going to stay nameless, folks, for the time being. That's a very distinctive looking horse. Look, we've got 3 socks and one leg is pretty much black. How curious is that? Not to mention that very unique marking on the nose. Goodbye, beautiful. Anyway, I've got the number, so I will try and find out who it is, who he is. Is my mind this morning. I will try to find out the name of this horse. Okay. More luck when the Blues come over in a second. They're out. The 2 new boxmen are out. There they are. Honestly, folks, it is so warm this morning. I would happily be here in shorts. It is crazy warm in the sunshine. The thing is, once the sun goes, we'll be back to about 8-9 degrees. But at the moment, it's glorious, beautiful morning. Feels like those early June mornings that we have to look forward to. Ooh. This horse is very, very, very verbal. Amazing to know what he's saying or thinking. He's like, who's this horse coming up behind me? And why is the guard wearing blue, not red? Good boy. That perfect. Now, who is this massive frothy mouth monster in front of us? It's got to be Yosemite guy, surely. We would recognise that McDonald's vanilla milkshake mouth anyway, wouldn't we? That said, let me just double check before I announce it. Oh, wait, again it looks like I can read the hoof number. Somebody popped contact lenses in my eyes when I was asleep last night, involuntarily. If all the hoof numbers were this clear, folks, our job, inverted commas, would be a lot easier. This is not, it's not Yosemite. Instinctively, I didn't think so because Yosemite is a lot bigger, but looking at that frothy mouth, obviously that would have made me think, hey, it's Yosemite. This horse, though, everybody, is... Wait, let's have a quick look. Ah, it is Yosemite. Why was I thinking the blaze was different? Picture like what saved on the phone is Yosemite. Oh, thought you recognise his name. I've saved the wrong one, everybody. Comparing this horse facially to the list, the Blues and Royals list, this is Yosemite. Frothy mouth, as we've seen multiple times. But I've saved the wrong horse's face in my list, which is very, very foolish. Why is it foolish? Because it means I've made a mistake. This is the danger with having a gallery and a list. Sometimes I'll get one or the other wrong, which is semi-problematic. Okay, let's head inside while they're doing the gatesman and the chitsman. Quick march. There we go, into the tunnel. Super duper. Ready for halt? Gosh, his voice is very impressive. Right, here comes the new gatesman. Is anybody going to get shouted at? Probably not. Because you saw how quickly they all moved. Well done, tourists. And there he is, into the archway. Meanwhile, They're finishing up over here with Luchitsman. The relief is done, everybody. You know what I said about there being lots of military folk around here? Look. Lots and lots and lots. These are folks in suits with lanyards, civil servants. No idea which department. I mean, likely MOD, but you never know. Lots of prep here going on for forthcoming celebrations. Some very glamorous people. Oh, yeah. MOD. I know the army photographer at the back. I'm just thinking, actually, they're opening up. That might well be why they decided actually that the other corner is closed this morning. I think they're keeping it closed. Still closed.
Yes.
Do you think? Yeah.
So yeah, I wasn't aware that we got some guests inside. So
I think they're MOD, aren't they?
I don't know.
Official army photographers, yeah, I would think so. Military season, wow. I mean, busy. Okay, that explains it, guys. So that's why they're keeping that side clear and secure this morning. Unlike most mornings when there is a little bit of flexibility. It's for the VIPs in the corner. I didn't recognise the fellow here. Anyone? Ideally, he seems in a very good mood. He's not HCAV. One of you will know who he is. Oh, some guy just came in on his bike and got thrown out again. There he goes. Oops. Okay, at least now we understand why the other side is closed, folks. I was going to go in the corner, pause the video and cry for a little bit, having been told I can't go over there. You know, it's my favourite spot. But there we are. You can tell how warm it is if the official photographer has got short sleeves and no coat. So we're waiting at the moment for Blues to finish coming through and the lifeguards to leave. That might take a while. I'm going to go back to the front. That might take a while, he says. They all rush out the minute I'm at the front. Let's try an ID while it's relatively quiet before the floods come from the palace. Let's see which horse we've got at the other end. So you know we've got Yosemite after a minor bit of confusion. Oh, even Yosemite's a bit vocal. See that? Horses seem very vocal. Let me zoom us back out again, folks. Forgot we were at 1.8. Silly me. Zoom in on people's freckles, spots, and nostril hairs. Hopefully one of you will know who the military chap is inside. Right, who have we got here? Let's have a quick look. This is a very, 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 very small blues horse. Actually, one of the smallest ones. He's like, what do you mean? I'm not small. You can't say that. This has got to be a mare. Wait. Yep. I'm not seeing any crown jewels, guys, and that it's not because I'm not filming at the Tower of London. It's because I'm pretty sure there aren't any. He's like, yep, that's right. It's a really cute horse, though. Almost like a sort of a mini-sized blues horse. Which one is it? Let's try and find out. Bet a lot of you are screaming at the screen right now. Oh, it's blah blah. How can you not realise blah blah or recognise blah blah? Because, ladies and gents, blah blah might well be a new one. Let's see. Gosh. They're either redoing the hoof numbers slowly or we're getting brand new horses, because I don't remember the hoof numbers on the blues horses being this clear ever. Let's have a quick look. Ah, it's Lyric. So you would have been right, folks, to say to me, how do you not recognise this horse? Yep. So my initial guess that it's a mare was correct. It's definitely Lyric, 100%, without a doubt. I was hoping, guys, we could sort of snoop in on the briefing. Here, look. Trouble is, it's not going to be much use without the sound, is it? He's like, so yes, you, Trooper, you are going to be on the roof of Horse Guards playing your guitar. We're expecting Led Zeppelin, Queen, or, failing that, a piece of your choosing. Just like last year. Oh yes. It might seem that the air is, how do we say, you know, sometimes we get those crystal clear days where you can see everything, absolutely everything. Last night, in fact even early this morning when I woke up, last night in London there was very heavy fog. Very heavy fog. You could sort of just about see 6 to 8 feet in front of you. That's cleared, as you can see, but there's still a little bit of a foggy residue in the air. It's not my camera, guys, it's not that I haven't cleaned it. Certain shots, especially along Whitehall, look, you see in the distance, you can still see it's somewhat foggy. Teeny weeny bit. It's rare actually to get a super heavy fog in London. It's quite eerie as well. Why do we think that this horse, guys, is still the one that has the issue with a super frothy mouth? Well, to stop playing is listening to our conversation. Yeah, I know you're listening. The horse is like, John, did you buy Bitcoin? Well, see, I did. Yep, I actually did buy some Bitcoin. But luckily, it was a while ago. But did I sell it yesterday? I didn't. Why? Because I'm not a paper hand, that's why. If you can hold it for years to 70... Oh, horse, like, you're right. If you can hold it for years to 70... You can hold it for a few more until it's 170. Am I right, horsey? Same. Ethereum at $815. Will I sell it at 5,000? I will not sell it at 5,000. No. I'll sell it at 50. All or nothing for me. Just to confirm, folks, I'm not suggesting that any of you buy crypto. It's not a good investment, trust me. I would not at all dream of getting involved in the crypto market now. I was used to be a bit of an IT geek, so I got in quite early, luckily. I would not buy in at the moment, no way. You could see how it was massively pumped up yesterday by a few ETFs and hedge funds who then bailed just after we hit 69 as usual. Dropping all the way back down. However, within a decade from now, I personally think Bitcoin will go over $1 million. I'll be genuinely shocked, surprised and disappointed if it doesn't go over $1 million. Given the rampant nature of inflation, savings accounts, etc., unless they're paying you a decent rate, which they're not. Yes, I mean the money's, you know, relatively safe, but hey, we all like a little bit of a gamble here and there, don't we? A measured, minimized risk kind of gamble. In other words, better to buy into an ETF than buy Bitcoin outright. Now the interesting thing is that I could have sworn, unless I'm going completely mad, that let's have a quick look. It's the light playing around. I thought initially that the officer sitting opposite his colleague at the back on the parade ground was wearing the scarlet cloak. But again, it's that slightly odd light, partly due to the fog. He's not wearing a scarlet cloak, he's wearing the same cloak as everyone else. So I was kind of wondering, hold on a second, if it's a long guard, then where on earth is the trumpeter? See, look, that cloak looks scarlet, am I right, folks? Looks burgundy, it doesn't look scarlet. Very curious. Actually, wait, let's have a quick walk through. What's going on at the back? is a long... Wait, hold on a second. Wait. The, the lifeguard long guard is leaving. Wait, lifeguard long guard is leaving, but there's not a blue... There is a blues. But why did the trumpeter not come into the yard today?
Because they come when they all come in, don't they?
No, because normally when they arrive, the trumpeter goes in alone. This is super unusual this morning, folks. Anyway, we're in a good spot for the lifeguards, the rest of the lifeguards to leave. In fact, it's a super spot. I'll stay here actually for the blues to go in as well. Oh, of course wants to nibble the camera. Wow. Super light out the back here actually compared to Whitehall. Whitehall is still very patchy, everyone. It's going to be a matter of dashing through that tunnel pretty damn quick. We're not going to get on that corner, however. But, one second, I've just noticed something is more interesting. I'll head over in a second to show you something else. Okay, so there's the trumpeter's horse, that grey. Wandering into the frame. There we are. How's that for the whole lot? I wonder if it's because of the VIPs that are here today, folks, that the trumpeter wasn't in the yard. Unless, in fact, he came in much earlier before I arrived. Oh, here we go, everyone pushing him. It's okay. Yeah. Huge number of people just arrived, folks. They're going to get pushed back by the police if they keep pushing in. Ah, it's the lady captain leading the lifeguard troop out this morning. Here she comes. So I was actually right in my initial suspicion that we had a burgundy cloak at the back here. There she is. Corporal of horse there at the back. Okay, that's it.
On to Karlovi zakryl foťák.
That's how busy it is, folks.
Karla, jak ti to
Can't
zakryl?
see how mad it is.
Karla už tě jednou vyhodil.
It's a little bit better for the blues. Try to get one zoom, folks. Here we are. So here is the trumpeter's horse. Splendid. 2, 3. Sovereign's Standard, folks, is the official name for the flag. It's a Sovereign Standard. It's not the colours. Sovereign Standard.
You guys! Left side, on the left! 3 horseguards!
Oh my goodness me, that made me jump. I think it's a captain. I can't see the third pip under his cloak, but I think it's a captain. Instinctively. Okay, luckily the yard is pretty empty, folks. Get a very good shot. Wow. They're amazing. Look at this. Oh, one horse is facing the other way. Look. He's like, which long guard? There we are. We've got a perfect shot on the corner here. Look at that. Super duper. And super light as well. Trooper marching out now is going to take the Sovereign Standard. carry it through the archway into the stables. There we go, handed down. Light this morning now, wow, on this side, gleaming swords. Okay, there we are, Sovereign Standard going into the stables. Ta-da! Salute there from a couple of horse folks on the right. Go a teeny bit into 1.5, that's a little bit better. Always a trumpeter's horse first. Magnificent, eh? Really. And the officer last. I'm also noticing that the officer's cloak is a much darker, richer navy than the troopers. Reason being, he's got a new cloak, 100%, or his cloak is not worn anywhere near as much as the trooper's cloak. Such a difference in the colour, massive difference. To the fronts, everybody, and a good spot before this massive horde come out. Let's stick with Yosemite this morning because he's a beauty, he's really interesting, and more importantly, he's got a frothy mouth. So he can easily deal with too many tourists if he needs to. But get ready for it, look at this. We can get the horse and the gate and the trooper in the frame. Sunlight on the stone, on the Portland stone. Glorious. Scared of Yosemite, that's the thing, look. Our first brave visitor. I was going to say victim, but not yet. Oh, there we are. Froth going everywhere as usual. I'm at one zoom, folks, but I am pretty close today. That's why we can really see the horses forelock. Very intently, the horse is listening to us as well, aren't you? Yeah, you are. I can tell. But yes, I am. Yep. Oh, good Lord, wait. Froth is going all over the place. He's even pushing me back now with his frothy mouth. You cheeky, frothy devil. Tourist repellent froth. He said, yep, you're right. Okay, the Vips are going into the stable area, everybody. Look. It's a massively VIP group. V, 15 V's IP at the end. So, folks, does anybody recognise the fellow here? This the senior officer? Unfortunately, we can't get an image of his face. Definitely an important fellow, though. He's the head of this delegation. Super. Morning.
Oh, Sonny, that's okay. It's going to be a great picture. Thank you so much.
And see if groups are forming around the other troop on the other side as well. nice and active here today. Good movement of people, quite fluid. And most importantly, folks, no, ignore me, it's okay, thank you. Most importantly, the tourists are queuing up, loving the contrast between his beret, her overcoat, and the trooper's uniform. Magnificent, eh? No, go ahead, it's fine. So polite, everybody, this morning. Voila. Oh, wait. I haven't finished yet. Girl went to run forward on my right and then realised that they're not quite done. Oh. That's it. Photos are up, guys. Yeah, I'm tempted to tell... Wait, should I make a joke? I was going to tell her, folks, that she's about to be arrested. The trooper's really angry, but then again, I don't want to give the poor lady a heart attack. And if I told that to some tourists, they would believe me. Some people take it really personally when the trooper moves or stamps. It just happened on the other side as well with this guy. They think that they're in trouble, they've done something naughty. But no, in fact, that's not the case, people. Oh, somebody getting in trouble there. I think they tried to walk between the two officers that were at the front gate, which is not a good idea considering they're carrying a lot of weapons. That was lyric. Did the trumpet come in earlier? The trumpet, did you play the trumpet this morning?
They just go out in here. Not just they didn't go on away.
I think it's maybe because that VIP group of military people, so they didn't play it this morning. Okay, didn't miss it.
So basically just lay in the objects, that's it.
Okay, good. I'm glad. Super nice day, though. In fact, it's a magnificent day, everybody. What I was super interested in the back. Whoops, it's okay. Sorry, folks. Kid almost bumped into a kid there. He ran in front of me. What I wanted to show you the back, but I think he's already left. Let's have a quick look. On the other side of the yard, when we're focusing on the troop movements in and out of the tunnel, were some Chelsea pensioners. What are Chelsea pensioners? Well, ladies and gentlemen, Chelsea pensioners live at the Royal Hospital in Chelsea. Why do they live there? Because it is a hospital for retired military personnel. Let me see if by any chance they're still here. I don't think they will be, actually. Occasionally we get Chelsea pensioners here watching the guard change up. Brazilian flag. Hold on a second. There is a Chelsea pensioner here, look. That's the Guards Museum, everybody. I was sure I saw a Chelsea pensioner earlier this morning, and I wasn't imagining it, was I? No. You were here about half an hour ago.
I've been here since 10 o'clock this morning. So.
To watch the Long Guard? Yeah. Oh, wow. Beautiful morning for it, though, isn't it? For
yeah,
sure.
I've had a good morning this morning. So.
Very, very lucky. I think a lot of bigwigs in the yard there this morning, so they didn't play the trumpet properly, but...
Wow.
Never mind.
The last one, as he went off the blues, he lost a note halfway through.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah.
It's because he saw you watching, you see. He
Yeah.
got nervous. Hey, have a good day. Enjoy. See you. What a lovely fellow, eh? Chelsea pensioners, guys. Absolutely genuine people. If you see them out and about, and they're very recognisable from their scarlet overcoats, don't be shy. Go and say hello. Go and talk to them. Go and ask them about their experiences. They are super friendly, knowledgeable, modest people. All of them. You'll see the majority of them around the King's Road, Sloane Square, etc. Because that's very close to where the hospital itself is. It's a beautiful building, the Royal Hospital in Chelsea. Magnificent building. It really is. And my, do I like their long coats. So the gent we just spoke to has been here, as you heard, folks. It's 10 this morning. Imagine that. That's quite the wait. Okay, Trooper is going back to the archers. Ta-da! Right on time. Lucky it wasn't me though getting in trouble. I think, actually I should have asked him. I think he's waiting for his colleagues who are in the museum. Because the ceremonial part of this morning is now complete. However, it's 1:45, which means we don't have very long to wait until we see which new horses come out after the change. Bit of flaring in the image, guys, this morning. It's so bright. Between the tourists, get us the right side of the sun. Here we are. Negative when it's super sunny is that lots of people actually walk along the river on a day like this. If I'd known it was going to be this bright, everybody, and warm, I likely would have started in that area. It's something I haven't yet done. I will do it though, I promise. Next morning I know that the forecast says, hey, it's going to be super bright, super warm, super sunny. I'll start near the river. I think the horses are going to react to the Brazilian flag that this gent's got inside. Actually, I've spotted somebody that I know to ask who the bigwig is. 1 second. Hey, morning. Just a quick question. Who's the bigwig, the chief this morning of the chap that was over here? He's not HCAV, is he? He was. Do you know who he is?
I know him to talk to, but I don't know his specific job title.
Not or which regiment or similar. I didn't recognise him. I've never seen him here before.
Oh, do you mean in the green uniform?
Yeah.
Oh, right. I don't know his name. It's just a visit, so he's not normally here.
Is he a bigwig?
No.
No? He looks it. Then again, so do you.
He's only a major.
Okay, so he's a bigwig. Yes, he is. I know. See you later. Okay, so he was being modest, as army folk always are. He was a major. The chap in the greens was a major. His Brazilian flag, everybody. Let's hope that we hear a few obrigados to the guard this morning. That perfect circle on the wall in the background, look. Oh wait, he's got a Welsh lanyard. Maybe he's Brazilian Welsh. No, I'm just wondering why you're Brazilian, obviously, but you've got Wales on your lanyard.
Really?
Yeah, no, Wales.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because you went to Wales.
Yeah.
Ah, what did you think of it?
Yes. No, I'm from Brazil. This one, the Wales.
Ah, but why is it because you visited Wales?
He shopped in Wales.
Ah, okay, I understand. Obrigado.
Okay, amigo. Are you from?
Here. Yeah. I've never been to Brazil. My friend
I've been here a long time, 18 years.
If you were going to say to somebody, an English person, to visit Brazil, would you say go to Sao Paulo or Goiás?
Oh, Goiás, beautiful area.
Yeah, Goiás.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Goiás, yeah.
People always say that to me. Visit Goiás, you're going to love it. But it's really hot in Goiás.
Do you like?
What can I say? I mean, I can't wait. You know, I can't wait. Beautiful country.
Yeah. Vamos lá, pessoal. Já tiraram foto? Não? Vem cá, menina, vem cá, menina. Não vai pra dentro, não.
Okay, folks. So there you have it. Brazilians loving meeting the Kingsguard. Among Earth's best looking people.
Vamos agora. Já estamos caminhando pra lá.
Vai agora.
Bora. Podemos ir?
Só falta eu. Tava deixando o pessoal.
I can't get enough. Look, they're trying to lead them away, saying we need to go, but they don't want to leave. And you know what? I know exactly how they feel.
Pessoal, vamos lá tirar foto dos cavalos. Vamos lá.
Vamos lá. Olha o cocô de cavalo.
Photo with her looking in the guard's eyes for Instagram, no doubt. Ta-da! It never ends. Oh, I thought she's offering the phone to me then. That's a very casual Starbucks sponsored pose. Oh, wait. I wonder what the guard was about to move. This time it's for somebody with their bike. Yep.
Mustn't it?
For sure.
You might as well get this.
Never ever finishes it. Goes on and on and on and on. Don't worry folks, I do know that we're a bit zoomed in. Which?
The carriages out earlier.
Which carriages?
Royal carriages.
Ah, going along the mall.
Down the mall, yeah.
I wonder what they're rehearsing for.
They weren't rehearsing. It's for the ambassadors.
I mean, that said next week is Commonwealth Day, isn't it?
Yeah, the 11th. I've got loads, so I'm taking a while to find it. I've got some photos of the carriages. I took loads.
Yeah, Commonwealth Day, folks, a big event.
Doing that, and I'll find it.
Okay, thank you. I will try, folks, as well, to get us a good spot for Anzac Day. Easier said than done, because access is controlled via the Australian High Commission, which is problematic for multiple reasons. It's suddenly got absolutely packed out here. Like, what is going on? Wow. Golly gosh.
Pessoal, podemos andar?
Aí, aproveitei. Aí, vê se deu sinal.
Bro. Wow. I always miss the best bit.
I had about 2 hours.
Definitely for next week, I think, yeah.
No,
But I'm sure.
I won't be using carriage. I don't even know if the King's will be doing it, will he? Because he's off sick, isn't he?
Well, guess we'll find out next week.
Monday it is.
Yep.
Bora, cadê o povo?
Frothy Mouth is doing a super job of keeping everybody back this morning. He really is. I'm not sure if the camera's picking up how much of the saliva is going in the air every time the horse shakes his head. He's actually even managed to get it all down his front. Goodness me. Okay, troopers coming to open the boxes, which means they're going to be changing over. I can't believe it's actually on this time. We have 4 minutes, folks, and they'll be changing over. So Yosemite either is not liking his time in the box, or he's still just a bit nervous. What do we think? Or both? Minions arriving, like coming through the gate. Now, why am I super intrigued as to what happens at noon? Well, we know from last week that a certain horse has returned from Melton. What we don't know is whether said horse will be back here at Horseguards anytime soon. We saw the horse, Ormond, of course, one and only, last Friday, at Hyde Park Barracks as part of the 12 in the competition for Elizabeth Cup. Now, will we see Ormond back here today? I didn't spot Ormond coming through with the Blues, but that said, we were not in front today. And I tend to focus more on not being too close than on either which troopers or horses are coming through. So we'll see. It'll give us a good indication when the two come out in a minute as to which other two will likely be here for most of the day. The 12 noon shift, those two horses will be back again at 2 o'clock. So they only have 2 shifts today. 12 to 1 and then 2 to 3. So the horse is about to come out shortly. Will only work, inverted commas, for 2 hours today. Maximum of 2 hours. I'm not sure if you spotted that just through the gates. Troopers really giving it to everybody this morning. Look, it's coming out the front as well. I could tell everyone at the front to get back as well. But that's going to be me. So he doesn't shout at me.
Hey guys, don't keep stay behind the bollards, please.
Oh, well, what's that? Okay, the yard is not absolutely chocker jammed, but it's pretty busy. I'm just looking what's happening. 1 second, everybody. Let's have a quick look. Darcy officer, can you go through the gate? Thank you, I thought I'd check. Thanks a lot. Okay, he said it's okay to come through the gate. The reason being, everybody, I noticed what's happening in here. It's not as bad as it was a moment ago. But you know what? You never know. Plus, we'll get a very good view of the horses when they come out shortly. So there's that as an added bonus of being in the yard. Frenchies. Seem to think it's funny to play with crutch. I'm personally not seeing the humour myself, but then again, it is what it is. New horses, folks. Looks like his bushy head in the frame. There we are. It's a bit better. There is a Facebook page that grabs a lot of my stuff and reposts it. Straight to YouTube.
Oh, really?
1 second. I'll show you this.
I see you here all the time on the tours.
Oh, you
Sorry, I'm interrupting.
No, it's all cool. Don't worry. 1 second. 1 sec, guys. Let me. Okay. All right. There we go. That's our 2 new horses. I will find them in a second, folks. 1 second. Let me show the YouTube. Oh, it was almost one of your group got squished then there.
That's what I'm always afraid of. That's why I'm always ready to jump in and pull someone. Wouldn't be good for the reviews.
It definitely would not. Yeah, my tall guy got me trampled by a king's horse.
That's a great story to tell. London City Walks. That's yours.
Yeah, that's the actual main channel. That's where all the original stuff goes to. A lot of people are borrowing it now and posting it on Facebook and TikTok and stuff. Hey, welcome. What's your name? Ron. John.
Nice to meet you, mate.
Nice to meet you.
I always see you here because I always bring the groups and then I always see you with the camera.
It's funny, I don't recognise you. I don't remember seeing you
I
here.
usually wear a straight cap.
Ah.
I look very different, but I haven't been here for a while because loads of my tourists are from Israel, so I didn't have many tours.
Okay.
But now it's fluctuating back again.
Ah, okay.
That kind of thing.
Well, hey, I mean, it's good to meet you, Ron. It's going to be an interesting morning. Look at this swarm coming through. Hey, have a good one.
Take care, mate.
See you. Right, troopers coming out to close up the boxes. Oh, hold on, everybody. The long guard trooper that we saw this morning is the trooper that's actually closing up the boxes. To see how different the trooper looks when he's not the long guard. Well, let me ask him 1 second. Pretty sure. Actually, yeah, it is. Wait, it is. Oh my God, there's zero chance of getting even close. Look how many people there are. I think this is pretty much demanding a part 2, folks, just because of how many people there are around. It is crazy, crazy, crazy packed. Like, really packed. And they're almost all Frenchies. In fact, crazy. Whoa. Yeah, I think the weather and the numbers kind of demand a part 2. Let's see what the guard has to go through before that part 2 begins. Just while he's not getting out the side gate, look, it's completely full, it's packed. Oh, they just moved out the way in time, look. Tourists not realising at all. Gosh. Golly gosh. Golly gosh. It's chaotic. Right, let's see who we've got here. Which beauties have arrived from the Blues, and I'll make that final decision on a part 2. If we can get anywhere near the horse, that is. I mean, look at it. We've got our FRENCHIE today. And note, although the guy, the French kid, had the crutch, I would say that he was more attempting to take a humorous picture than mocking. You can see that from the body language of his fellow students. So, I don't think he deserves to be shamed for that. But it is what it is. Not ideal, but let's have a quick look then, folks. Let's see which horse we've got now. Oh, another very, 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 very clear hoof number.
I just found it.
I mean, let's hope it's got a grand on it.
lovely, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would.
I doubt if they'll have that much on it.
Maxing out
It might not
back and
be
forward
it might
to
not
zone
have-
8 today multiple times.
You might not have nothing on it. That happened before. I see you later.
Yep, see you later. Right, folks, let's have a little look. Got the number. Which horse have we got? Trooper hasn't been here for a while either, actually. Slipping down to the blues list. Oh. I think the reason the horse is partly staring at the camera so sort of affectionately is he or she knows that I know which horse it is. It is the glorious, beautiful, and very elegant quintessence. Again, a mare. Okay, the VIPs have finished, everybody. The VIP trip is done today. Here we are. They're off. Oh, hello, doggy. Yep, Vippy Trippy is done. Which means that things should return to relative normality here. The reason I marched into the yard is hoping to get a good picture of the major, because we still don't know. Okay, we know he's a major, but major in which regiment is what I was wondering. Even the military photographer didn't know. And the reason being, lots and lots of the staff, military personnel that we see here in London, out and about in the centre, the vast majority of them are not based in central London. They're based at a place like Bulford, for example, which is the armoured side of HCAV, or up in Catterick in North Yorkshire, all over the place. Chelmsford, literally Colchester, rather, not Chelmsford, Colchester, absolutely all over the place. And the vast majority of them are rarely in London. Now that fellow, after filming here for a year, I've never seen him before. And if the military photographer wasn't sure which regiment he was with, as you all heard, then there's a very, very high probability of him not being permanently based in central London. Anyway, folks, we have reached the end of part 1. However, shortly, coming up, will be part 2. Actually, I've just thought of something. Wait, if the tour guide isn't busy. No, he is. I should have spoken to, I should have had a chat with Ron. Ron, thank you if you watch this video for coming introducing yourself to me earlier on. Ron, everybody, is an Israeli tour guide here. I would actually love to have a chat with him. I will try and do that next time I see him, about why he thinks there is that minor issue with a certain group of tourists that come here and act in a certain way. You all know who I'm talking about. His group are an Israeli group. Visitors here from Israel, good as gold, always, every single time, folks, every single time. Super respectful, super polite, super friendly. We saw that with Piney last week, or week before, when he introduced himself, and then with Ron a little bit earlier. So that, I know we sort of briefly discussed it yesterday, this issue of whether or not pointing out misbehaviour by certain groups is tantamount to anti-Semitism. It isn't, folks. And do you really think anyone that has made an accusation like that might be watching this video, that tour guides from Israel would want to talk to me, introduce themselves to me, and find out which channel the content is being posted on, if for a moment they thought that the channel were in any way anti-Semitic? I would say that in itself is, axiomatic enough. We did address this yesterday, but yeah, I just wanted to clear that up. So there we are. I will attempt to have a chat with Ron or Piney when he's here again, and ask for their perspective, because I would love to get an Israeli perspective on why they think that Hasidic Jewish people come here and are very respectful. Very disrespectful, because compared to Israeli visitors and everyone else who are very, very respectful, it casts a bad name. And we all know that it is impossible to say that every single person that visits here that is Jewish misbehaves, because it's an absolute nonsense. It's just like say every Spaniard, every kid from Slovenia, every Frenchie student group. That's not the case at all. What is the case is that there is a very, 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 very small minority, teeny minority, which are giving a very bad name to a larger group. And I personally want to address that. How? By finding out the root cause. Simple as that. We will shortly be back, I hope, everybody, for part 2. If not, I'll be back soon as ever. Bye for now.